My name is Tyler Ritchey. I'm from Arizona, and 17 years ago I was in a motor vehicle accident, and our car had broken down on the side of a freeway. As we got out to see what was wrong, the car was going the opposite direction and had hit me while I was on foot. The car was going 80 miles an hour. It took me over 300 feet, and I was on life support for a few days, in a coma for a few days longer than that. And when I woke up, it was to the realization that I was missing my left leg below my knee, and had up to that point, even while I was out, about 15 major surgeries, piecing me back together and installing plates and rods and in places where bones were shattered and missing. That was 17 years ago when I was 21. Throughout these last 17 years, I have continued to have surgeries and procedures and different things to keep my body running and functioning. I have continued to get my education, my master's, so I do artificial limbs now. But after that accident, I met my wife. We have 4 children, and the responsibilities that come with a family like that, education, my master's, my doctorate, it's no small thing. And 6 years ago, when I was introduced to Pinnacle Pain and Spine via a friend who was also my family physician, that's when things for me got easier. With time and with the years that had passed, the pain had gone up from surgeries, arthritis, things that I was not expecting when I was 21. And as that happened, I was fortunate enough to be guided to a practice that has been able to, throughout these last 6 years, provide a very personal touch that has cared for me and my family. They know the names of my children. It's been actually quite like a family type experience with this practice, and they have all become friends, and I would consider them family here. And they've been a great blessing to me, as together we have worked on different plans. We've tried different things to make sure that we can keep the pain at a manageable point where I can do what I have to do and fulfill all the responsibilities that are mine. So my experience here at Pinnacle these last 5 or 6 years has been one of gratitude, and one where I personally don't believe I could have accomplished the things that I have without them. And someone could say that there's other pain physicians out there, and perhaps they could have provided the same type of experience. And you know, I will say that having gone through over 90 different surgeries and procedures, and having seen many practices all over the states, all over Arizona, I will say my experience here has been unique and has been different than all of those because of the care that is had for me, and not just me, but my wife and my children. And that care has filtered in through the treatments and through my work and my life. And so my experience here has been a very life-changing type of experience, one that has added to the quality of my life, something I was beginning to doubt that I would ever have again, to be frank. And I still have my rough days, but that's why this type of a practice has been that more beneficial. He is as interested today in me as he was 6 years ago. And I think that's a hard thing to find, and I have been the benefactor and quite blessed by the people that work here and by Dr. Crooks himself.